Good evening and welcome back to Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. As we continue the second day of play for the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship for women. Third game of the day coming up. This one, an interesting one between Colombia and Brazil in Group A. Brazil had to fend off Venezuela last night. Meanwhile, Colombia comes into this one fresh. This is their first game as they had yesterday off. There you see the results of our first two games. Paraguay took a thriller over Cuba, and Virgin Islands in, I would still say, a bit of a minor upset. Defeat Venezuela 79-53. One more game after this one. The nightcap, Canada, Puerto Rico, with the host nation Argentina having the off night. Argentina defeated Virgin Islands yesterday 80-48. As I said, this game is going to be interesting. Brazil, one of the favorites coming into this one, along with Canada and Argentina. But Colombia finished third at the 2016 South American Championships. They, in fact, defeated Argentina with Gisela Vega 59-55. Colombia has a couple of very long defenders in Tatiana Mosquera. She went by Narlin last year at the South American Championships. She is 6'6", and they also have Diana Prenz at 6'3". Mosquera last year averaged 12.2 points and 7 rebounds per game. And the top scorer for Colombia was Mabel Martinez at 13.8 points per game. She returns, as does the third leading scorer, Maria Palacio, at 9 points per game. The top rebounder for Colombia was Diana Prenz at 8.8 per game. And so Brazil, without Nadia Criado in there, is going to have its hands full on the inside.
It's going to be an interesting matchup with Santos in there going against Colombia.
One thing that you and I were talking about off air before we started this one was, even though Mosquera did not get a lot of blocked shots in the South American Championships last year, she altered almost everything that was put up. And now the national anthems. First, for Brazil. And now the national anthem for the designated home team in this game, Colombia.
Fuerte el aplauso para el seleccionado de Colombia. Se saludan los equipos. Colombia, Brasil, Brasil y Colombia.
Welcome in once again. Estadio Obras Sanitarias in beautiful Buenos Aires, Argentina. Game 3 of the day. This one between Brazil and Colombia. And there you get a look at our game officials for this contest. Roberto Vasquez from Puerto Rico, Alejandra Gaitan of Mexico, and Juliet Alvarez of Cuba. Our FIBA commissioner for this game, Gabriela Araya of Costa Rica. There you look at the roster for Team Brazil. Once again, for Carlos Lima. We talked about it yesterday. Nadia Collado not with the team, nor is Isiani Castro. And there's a look at the starters for Carlos Lima. Barbara Ornario, Patricia Teixeira, Tatiana Pacheco, Kelly Santos, and Gilmaro Justino. Same 5 as yesterday. And now we'll look at the roster for Colombia. As you look at Tatiana Mascara. Some very good players for Luis Montoya. And I think this game will be pretty interesting.
You know, to pick up on your point about Mosquera being back there, not necessarily blocking a lot of shots, but altering, that's just as good as a block shot, because in the back of the minds of the offensive player going in there, there's always that thought, well, she can block it, so I'm going to have to get it a little bit higher. Just that little bit of an inch or two off could mean a difference in a basket or not.
There you got to look at the starters for Luis Montoya. Diana Prenz starting at center, going with the Twin Towers alignment. Tatiana Mosquera in there as well at forward. Jennifer Munoz and Maria Palacio, the guards, and leading scorer in the 2016 South American Championship for Colombia, Mabel Martinez. There you see her, 13.8 points per game. Gilmaro Justino had a strong performance against Venezuela in their opener, 12 points, 10 rebounds.
Now it'll be interesting to see if Brazil can get away with 27 turnovers today. You and I were talking about that they probably can't to make this a ball game. So let's see how well they take care of it today.
Brazil had several players in, well, they actually only had 2 players in double figures. Tatiana Pacheco also had 12 as we listen in to the Brazilian huddle. Brazil coming into this one with 2 points after their win yesterday over Venezuela. They would dearly love to get 2 more, but they will not come easy. Colombia on the court, awaiting the Brazilians. They're getting some last-minute encouragement from each other. Now they greet each other. There's Patricia Teixeira Roberto Vasquez getting the players in position. And we are underway. Santos wins the tip away from Mosquera. Left side to Santos. Now out to Justino.
Good position inside.
Santos, there's a block by Mosquera. So she impacts the first shot of the game and gets the block.
And she was the first person down the court too, Craig.
Munoz misses for Colombia. Here comes Pacheco. Now Honorio to Justino. Pacheco on the drive. It will not go, but she gets fouled. And that's going to be on Mabel Martinez.
As you mentioned, she had a good game yesterday, 12.7 boards.
Pacheco to the free throw line. First one rattles out. She was perfect from the free throw line yesterday. And I did not say that before she shot, so you cannot blame that on me. As she strokes the second one home, and Brazil draws first blood, 1-0.
High ball screen.
Comes Palacio, guarded by Teixeira. And Palacio gives Colombia the lead at 2-1. Justino gets it into Santos, but the long reach of Mosquera nearly had that pried out of there. Justino hits for three. Beg your pardon, that was
Pacheco.
Yeah, Tatiana Pacheco. Martinez to Mosquera. Nice ball movement by Colombia. And the reverse layup with the left hand. Nicely done by Jennifer Munoz.
Fundamental play with Santos being there. She went the extra dribble to make sure she wouldn't get blocked.
Not sure. I think that was Prenz that blocked that.
I believe you're correct on that.
So we've already seen the length of Colombia come into play. The 6'3" Diana Prenz and the 6'6" Tatiana Mosquera. Three on the way. It was a pretty looking shot there by Jennifer Munoz. It just did not go.
Nice
and
bounce
now
pass.
Tatiana Pacheco, indeed the recipient of the nice bounce pass, gives Brazil a 6-4 lead.
And
just underway.
All 6 points for Brazil.
Glad you can join us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas and around the world. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship for Women. This tournament formerly called the FIBA Americas Championship.
Take a look inside.
Palacio misses, and the ball goes out of bounds as she crashes to the floor. It'll be Brazil ball. Teixeira to Justino.
There's a find a mismatch.
Inside to Santos. She's double teamed. Back out to Justino. Now into the corner to Pacheco. 5 on the shot clock, and foul committed by Palacio. That will be her first, second team foul. Pacheco hands it off to Patty. Now Tati, back to Pat. No, that's Kelly Santos. She tries to throw it out, but instead she throws it to Maria Palacio. Palacio loses the handle. Barbara Honorio comes up with it. And now neither team taking very good care of the ball.
I'll pull up for a three.
That's good! Three-pointer by Jennifer Munoz. And now Colombia is on top 7-6.
Horns.
Drive by Honorio and the kick out. And Patricia Teixeira draws the foul. That will be on Jennifer Munoz, her first. Third team foul against Colombia. 6:24 to play, first quarter.
I want to see how Colombia uses the two bigs inside offensively. Defensively, you know they're going to make a difference. What are they going to do on offense?
And that foul against Colombia is on Mabel Martinez, and that is her second. So she will come out, and Maria Delgado will come on. So Martinez already in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, not even 4 minutes into the game. 2 fouls. There you go. Look inside. There's a miss. Oh, they're back to her.
Justino to Pacheco, no good. Rebound Justino.
There you go.
Up off the glass and in. That gives Brazil the lead back at 8-7.
When she passed it out, she wanted it right back because she had the mismatch, but it worked in her favor with the rebound.
Here comes Palacio, picked up by Teixeira. Teixeira tries to stay with her, and Prenz commits the offensive foul. She clears out Teixeira. Looked like an offensive lineman in football throwing a block. That's 5 team fouls on Colombia already. Santos. There's Honorio getting it back to Santos. Mosquera.
Good hands. Nice move.
And Mosquera commits the foul. So Santos will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Mosquera didn't know where the ball was.
Well, that's one of the tough things that a big player has, is to go down and get the ball when it's on the floor like that. Santos had good court awareness, reached down, got it, made a move out of it, scored, and has an opportunity for a three-point play. A veteran move.
Santos can't complete the three-point play. She is indeed a veteran, 37 years old. Rios into the game for Colombia.
Oh.
Contact on the way up as Luz Asprilla is in for Colombia as well.
Look inside. Bounce pass, though.
Cristino, bodied by both Mosquera and Asprilla. Let's see who they give the foul to. That is going to be on Asprilla.
I believe so.
So Justino going to the free throw line. She has Gil on the back of her uniform. So we have Gil, Bobby, Tati, and Patty on the floor for Brazil, along with Kelly Santos.
They've got to take advantage with it being in the bonus already with 5 minutes in.
Rios fakes the three, gets it to Mosquera, and gets it back.
They're not going to let Mosquera roll off of this.
Now a three on the way from Munoz. That's good! Munoz gets Colombia back to within 1 with 4:50 to play in the first quarter. Honorio over to Pacheco, now back to Justino. 10 on the shot clock. Honorio inside to Santos. And a 3-second violation.
Are you kidding me? 3 seconds?
First one of the tournament.
No, we had one yesterday.
Did we?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they're so far and in between.
Yeah.
Munoz already has 8 points for Colombia.
So roughly 246 minutes of basketball we've seen, and we've seen 2 3-second calls.
And I'm surprised we've seen that many. It has to be blatant. I didn't think Santos was in there blatantly that long. We haven't seen a carried ball yet today.
No, we did. We saw one.
Oh, that's right. Unusual that Mosquera takes the ball out.
Yeah. Rios around Mosquera. Mosquera gets it back now to Munoz. Munoz launches the 3. Had a pretty good look at it.
Yeah.
With the shot clock running down. Brazil by 1. Inside 4 minutes to play. And that's the temptation Mosquera has to fight against. She's got those long arms, and she feels like she can poke anything away.
Most of the time you go over the top like that, it's going to be a foul. It's got to be awfully clean.
Instead, she picks up her 2nd foul. So Mosquera and Martinez, each with 2 fouls. And now Catalina Vente at 6'1" comes in to replace Mosquera.
Still good size. 6'1". Now Santos is making a concerted effort this game to really post up, even more so than she did yesterday.
Santos misses both free throws, but Justino fights for the rebound and retains possession for Brazil. Now Teixeira into the corner. 3 on the way, no good by Pacheco. And here comes Colombia back the other way, looking for the lead. Rios handing it to Delgado. And Delgado gives it up. Honorio comes out of there with it. Justino to Pacheco. Back to Justino. She pops from 18. That's good.
Good shot. It's well within her range. Going with horns here.
Rios around the screen.
That
gets all the way to the bucket. But
oh, nice pass.
Oh. And then Vente misses from in close. Wide open. She's got to make that.
Yep, the angle is just enough off on that.
And now away from the ball, Esprilla.
It's going to be 2 on her.
Gets called for the foul as I believe Pacheco's still down. No, that's Justino. Yeah, she just puts the elbow into her back and then says, I didn't do anything. Great work again by our FIBA camera crew. So Justino to the free throw line. Pronunciations on these Brazilians, courtesy of my good friend Victor Mansure. I'm working my first tournament without him. I feel a little lost. He's the executive assistant, the executive director of FIBA Americas. Does a great job in every facet.
Brazil not taking advantage of those fouls. They're 3 for 8 from the free throw line. And they're going to be going back here again. Colombia's getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, that foul is
really early.
Vente, I believe. you've got Luz Esprilla with 2 fouls. Mosquera has 2, and Martinez has 2. Brazil has 2 as an entire team. So Teixeira going to the free throw line. Despite all the fouls, Colombia only trails by 4. Make it 5 as Teixeira strokes the first free throw.
Let's see how Colombia reacts here.
Rios just about loses the handle. Just barely got it across. Now with 3 on the way. No good by Munoz. Colombia seems to be in a hurry to put up 3-pointers on that possession.
They're only down 6. 2 possessions.
Santos trying to back down De La Rosa. Rios has it.
Good defensive play by Colombia, by Rios. Read that.
Olivia De La Rosa into the game for Colombia. Esprilla, the fadeaway, airballed, caught by De La Rosa. And it gets tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Colombia. Colombia trailing by 6 now. Colombia gets it in. Munoz with it. Around the screen by De La Rosa. Back out to Caicedo. Caicedo with the smooth-looking jumper.
That was a nice move once the defenders flew by.
17-year-old Mayra Caicedo. Now Teixeira to her left. Driving on Maria Tapias.
Well, the angle must have been off for Munoz to not pass that.
That 3 is up and good for Maria Tapias. And Colombia pulls to within 1. 45 seconds to play first quarter. Despite all the foul trouble for Colombia, they trail by just 1. And an offensive foul now against Brazil. There's a look at the 3-pointer by Tapias, straight through.
Within the flow of the fast break. Horns are going to take 2 steps down, maybe come back out. See what they're going to do with it.
Colombia again a chance to take the lead.
Now watch sticking that leg out, Del Rosa.
And great defense by Brazil. Shot clock is off, game clock approaching 10. Brazil playing for the final shot.
Plenty of time here. Oh, nice pass.
That was Leticia Rodriguez who got fouled. So Mabel Martinez coming back in with 5.8 to play in the quarter. Twelve fouls on Colombia in this first quarter, 3 on Brazil.
Rodriguez with the unusual.
Yeah.
That takes me back to the old ABA days of Wilbert Jones for the Indiana Pacers used to shoot that way.
Misses the second. Rebounded by Palacio. Palacio did not get the shot off in time, and at the end of the first quarter, it's Brazil 17, Colombia 15. This is the 2017 FIBA Americas AmeriCup Championship for Women, live from Buenos Aires.
Tenemos un poco de música ahí, muy bien. A ver, que se anima a bailar con Lola, la tribuna, saca a alguien, Lola, ahí está, mire. Ahí tiene a los caballeros. No, tiene, Lola. A ver, aquí me encuentra. Encontró una chica de la delegación de Brasil. Los chicos que se acercan y Lola que sigue buscando gente. A ver, cambia la tribuna, Lola. Acá tenemos a todas las chicas que están mirando a sus rivales. Muy bien, todas las chicas de la selección argentina.
17-15 in favor of Brazil as we head to the second quarter. 12 fouls in that first quarter.
15 para Colombia, 17 para Brasil.
Against Colombia, just 3 on Brazil.
Colombia's three-point shooting has kept them in there, hitting 3 for 9 points.
They're 3 of 6. They're 3 of 10 from two-point range.
Brazil's on pace for 28 turnovers again, like yesterday.
Looking at the individual numbers for Colombia, Jennifer Munoz leading the way with 8 points. She's also got 3 rebounds. Maria Tapias has 3. Caicedo and Palacio each with 2. For Brazil, Tatiana Pacheco has 6. Gilmaro Justino has 6. Patty Teixeira has 2. Kelly Santos 2. And Leticia Rodriguez had 1. Colombia looking to tie, perhaps take the lead with one of those three-pointers as Patty Teixeira tips that ball out of bounds. It'll be Colombia ball with 4 on the shot clock. Palacio to inbound. Gets it to Martinez. She puts up the bailout 3. Had a good look at it.
She sure did.
Now Leticia Rodriguez on the drive. 2 long strides to get to the bucket from the top of the key. Leticia Rodriguez, 6'3", just 22 years old.
Got talked on the screens.
Her first action with the senior national team.
Good experience.
Now Mosquera, short.
Shot that with about
20.
4 seconds to go.
Nearly a minute elapsed in this second quarter. Neither team has notched a point as Patricia Teixeira sits down and Jacqueline De Paula comes on. Rodriguez hands it to Pacheco. Pacheco accelerates, high off the glass, no good. The putback won't go by Rodriguez. Justino corrals it.
Nice.
Now the nice find inside from Joyce Rodriguez. And Brazil gets its first 2 points of the second quarter and opens up a 4-point lead. Martinez, beg your pardon, that's Palacio. Palacio gets it back, launching the 3, no good. Mosquera fighting for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. I don't know if Mosquera tipped it or if they were calling it out of bounds off the shot. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's going to be Brazil ball. Some of the Canadian staff at the end of the court there. You see him in red on your screen watching this one. They play in a little while against Puerto Rico at 9:05 as Justino hits from 12 feet.
Yep, the left elbows, she can knock that down, and all predicated off the baseline drive.
And you also have to think that Canada's doing a little advanced scouting on Brazil.
Sure.
Now Palacio around the screen by Mosquera. Loses the handle, but Martinez picks it up.
You can dedicate one coach to take one team, another coach to take another. And when you're scouting.
Rodriguez misses the three badly, and here comes Colombia. Have you ever sent an advanced scout? Mosquera hitting the three.
Hitting the three, yes.
You ever? What I was going to ask is, have you ever sent an advanced scout, have him come back and say, "We've got no shot, coach"?
That was me in the national tournament in 2004, but we ended up winning it all.
The foul is going to be on Mosquera, and that's her third. As you look at Mosquera drain the three-pointer, effortless shot. So Mosquera will sit down, as will Jennifer Munoz.
In all likelihood, the rest of the half.
Probably.
Can't get that fourth foul in the first half.
Diana Prenz back on. Luz Aspria on as well. Maria Tapias, Maria Palacio for Colombia, joining Mabel Martinez. Lead up to 5 now, 6:50 to play second quarter, 23-18. Colombia hanging around despite all the foul trouble. Now Martinez pulls up in the lane and splashes that one in.
That'll get her going.
23-20. Rodriguez to Justino, now left side. 3 on the way, that rolls off for Jackie. Rebound Colombia. Little stutter step now into the corner. Mabel Martinez catch and shoot, that won't fall in. Look pretty good though.
Right, she's trying to get untracked after sitting quite a while in the first quarter with those 2 fouls.
Now Justino catching it, turning baseline, but she's cut off by Aspria.
Take a look inside.
Shot clock at 6, and a travel. Or is it a double dribble?
No, I think.
Or was it a foul?
Foul.
Oh yeah, it's on Diana Prenz, and that's her second.
You know, that was all because of the bounce pass in there, not to make light of it, but it was because now Prenz couldn't tip it away.
Right.
She tries to reach, and Rodriguez pulls it in.
Now Soli Zakrzewski checks in for Brazil, along with Rafaelia da Silva. Martinez working on da Silva, and the foul is called on da Silva.
We saw yesterday da Silva with good energy off the bench against Venezuela.
Yes, we sure did.
Actually, that helped preserve the win.
Tapias puts up the floater, and that gets swatted out of there.
That was Rodriguez.
I couldn't quite tell who that was. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Brazil. I beg your pardon, with Colombia. 13 on the shot clock. Mabel Martinez catch and shoot for 3, well short. And Aspria tried to save it.
I'm sure she knew how much time was left on this shot clock, just trying to get into the rhythm.
Yep. Zakrzewski gets it over to Joyce, and then over to Leticia Rodriguez, and she hits from the baseline.
Good patience, good ball movement.
The lead still at 5. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Palacio has her shot swatted away. Solis Akrzycki.
Joyce out here directing traffic.
Baseline jumper, that's good. Rodriguez strikes again, and the lead is up to 7. 27-20 with 4:47 to play, and Colombia takes timeout. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship for Women, live from Buenos Aires.
Ahí tenemos a toda la gente en la pantalla.
Hay que salir de la pantalla, el poste me está esperando y responderle con tiros, eso es lo que hay que hacer. Si el poste viene aquí, entonces ahí sí tenemos que jugar en la penetración, si no, no.
Vamos a estar jugando con las pantallas, en breve. Ahí están las chicas.
Você tem que ser mais rápido, pra bola vir. E aqui, ó, vamos receber essa bola, aí recebe alta, passou, aí faz o L e recebe. Nós estamos esquecendo da última bola, tá? Então, ou você vem aqui e faz o U, ou você espera e sai direto nessa bola vindo do poste baixo. Ó, tá? Faz o U alto, tá? Sai aqui, porque elas estão tira do gol para ajudar bastante. E aí olha esse passe no gol.
4:47 to play, second quarter. Brazil on top 27-20 over Colombia. Alongside Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Fada. Glad you can be with us wherever you happen to be watching from. It's been an entertaining tournament so far. Seen some exciting games, some great individual performances, some comebacks. And we're only halfway through day 2. Here comes Palacio. She loses it, and then Jackie tries to step over her and commits the foul. First foul on Jacqueline De Paula.
Colombia's trying to get Martinez open by running her off screens. Here she comes up the middle.
Da Silva stays with her. And now a backcourt violation. And it'll be Brazil ball. Not how Colombia wanted to come out of that timeout.
No.
Rodriguez. And the 3 on the way. That's good! Solis Akrzycki.
No hesitation on that one.
No. That 3 no good by Jennifer Munoz. She's got a couple of those already. Colombia has not scored in over 2.5 minutes. Palacio.
Use a double screen, go either way for the horns.
Now De La Rosa for 3. Misses that one wide right. Joyce accelerating to the bucket and laying it in. She'll go to the line for one more. And Brazil has opened up a 12-point lead. She just takes it herself the whole way, strong through the paint.
Colombia 1 for 7 from threes this quarter.
Rodriguez completes the three-point play. And she's got 3 points. The lead now 13. 3:35 to play.
Good look inside, good passing angle.
And that foul is going to be on Leticia Rodriguez. That'll be her first.
Craig, one of the toughest passes to the post is from the top of the key like that. You have to take one dribble to get over there to get a better passing angle, which De La Rosa did do.
Colombia to inbound. Finally out to Munoz. Munoz looking for any room. And De Paula gets called for the foul. I thought she had good defensive position there. I thought she cut her off.
Looked like it.
But again, they have a much better angle than we have. Not that we have a bad angle. We're at center court about 6 feet up. Caicedo loses the handle. But of course, they are on the floor and much closer.
Oh.
Long bailout three by Martinez, missed long and right. And here comes Brazil looking to extend. De Silva.
She goes with it. Munoz goes with her left hand. She gets that steal.
Rodriguez likes that spot. Just barely missed that one. She's hit from there twice already.
Yep, short corner. Looks a lot more comfortable there than when she shot that three.
Now a three from Munoz, no good. Seems like Colombia is just settling for jacking up threes at this point. They're going to have to work some offense.
Right.
Zach Krzyzewski zips the pass inside.
Goes off the flex.
Silva. Caicedo running. She's cut off by Joyce, so she pulls up. And here comes Palacio. Beg your pardon, that's Munoz. Munoz gets it back out to Martinez. 10 to shoot. Caicedo has her three blocked by Jackie De Paula, and here comes Brazil. Joyce looks around. She expected somebody to be streaking into the corner, and she was leading somebody who was not streaking.
De Silva guarding Martinez. Yesterday we saw De Silva take the best player for Venezuela also.
Caicedo puts up the three, no good. Rebound Rodriguez.
The best scorer, I should say.
Rodriguez on the handoff to De Silva.
Spacing.
Yeah, Rodriguez got a little too far under the bucket. Had to give it up. Didn't have anything there. Tapias. Boy, Aga was anticipating the pass. And
right.
Tapias could have just taken that for the easy layup, but she figured Soliega was coming over and passed it.
Right. You know, it's just one of those foot fakes that she did that threw off Tapias. You know, that's where that presence of being a potential shot blocker takes away from maybe a layup.
Free throw by De La Rosa, no good. The lead remains 13 for the time being, and it still is at 13. Brazil with 5 team fouls in this quarter. Colombia only 3. But now we're inside of a minute 20. Zach Krzyzewski lost it out of her hands, and she's upset about something.
Player didn't cut.
Martinez has her shot blocked.
See, she's talking to Rodriguez right now, just with a hand gesture. Cut through the lane.
And now she's talking with Carlos Lima.
See right there. You watch. You know, didn't play it far enough, but she goes with her hand. Cut.
So Martinez to the free throw line. Free throw short. And Colombia's had some opportunities to score from the free throw line.
Right.
They just have not been very successful. Martinez misses that one. Rebound pulled down by Rodriguez. And we are inside of a minute to play.
This could be a huge learning curve for Rodriguez playing with the Brazilian team here. So she's learning from the veterans.
Yeah, perhaps seeing the future of Brazil. De Silva at 22 years old. Isabella Nicoletti on the roster. Haven't seen much of her. She's only 18. Leticia Rodriguez, 22. Pacheco and Teixeira are just 26. And Isabella Macedo, haven't seen a lot of her. She's only 23. They're playing with 32-year-old Babi Honorio, 31-year-old Joyce Rodriguez, 31-year-old Jackie DePaula, 39-year-old Soli Zakrazinski, 37-year-old Kelly Santos, and 36-year-old Gilmara Justino.
That's a good mixture.
Yeah.
It really is, because the young players can learn from the veterans.
So now Brazil holding. Shot clock at 7. Going to burn off a little more time.
And Craig, not only on the court, but off the court too. How to conduct, how to keep yourself in shape, what to do, especially with a lot of downtime. You know, young players, when they come into the professional ranks, that's one thing they don't have a good deal of knowledge of, is how to deal with downtime. Right. Because in college, everything is regimented for your whole day.
Clock down to 2. 3 on the way. Tapias misses, and the first half comes to a close with Brazil on top 33-20. It was close after one quarter, but Brazil outscores Colombia 16-5 in the second frame. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship for Women, live from Buenos Aires. As we look at the halftime numbers, Colombia 28% from two-point range, 22% from three-point range, and 0 of 4 from the stripe. Rebounds heavily in favor of Brazil, 24-11. Fouls got a lot more even.
It's funny how that always happens, but I think early on that took Colombia out of the game.
Surprisingly, Brazil almost twice as many turnovers as Colombia. Colombia also with 9 steals. As the highlights roll, let's look at the individual numbers on this one. For Colombia, Tapias has 3 points. Krenz played but did not score. Delgado played but did not score. Caicedo has 2. Rios played but did not score. Palacio, 2 points. Mabel Martinez, only 2 points. Vente played but did not score. Jennifer Munoz has 8 to go along with 4 rebounds. De La Rosa played but did not score. Mosquera, 3 points, but she also has those 3 fouls. And Luz Esprilla did not score, but chipped in 4 rebounds. For Brazil, Honorio did play, but did not score. She had 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Joyce Rodriguez, 3 points. Patricia Teixeira, 2 points. Jacqueline DePaula, 2 points. Pacheco had 6. Zakrazinski had 3 on that long three-pointer. Santos had 2. Rodriguez with 7. And 11 rebounds for the youngster. Gilmara Justino had 8 points and 3 boards, and De Silva played but did not score. So a much better second quarter for Brazil as they gained a little separation from Colombia, 33-20. One more game coming up after this one tonight. It is Canada and Puerto Rico. Starting at 9:05, we will have that for you right here. He's Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Fada, and we are back with second half action in just a little bit.
A ver, quién se prende esta Lola buscando. Ponemos Si tenemos otra música más arriba, también ponela. A la chica le gusta despacito. El tema que quisieron es despacito. Si lo tenés, DJ, mandalo que las chicas seguramente con la adrenalina que están teniendo en AmeriCup. A ver, la gente de Brasil. Vaya, Lola, vaya a la mitad. A ver. Vaya un poquito y a ver si viene despacito. A ver, acompañemos con las palmas. A ver si acompañamos a Lola con las palmas y despacito se viene. A ver, ¿quién va a bailar, Arriba la música, vamos. Ahí está, Lola bailando. ¿Con quién? Va, que sea la pantalla, baile, que se vaya a los premios y baila. Este lo saben todos, Ay. Y que canten ustedes, chicas, es un tema. Ahí están las palmas arriba, se nos viene. Despacito y Lola baila. Vamos, Lola, vamos, vamos. Muy bien, la gente bailando. A ver, aquí busca ahora. Ahí está la familia, ahí está la capitana, mira. Mira cómo baila la capitana de la selección. Eso, muy bien. Sigue bailando, Argentina, sigue bailando la gente de la AmeriCup. Mira la pantalla, muy bien. Baila la gente. Estamos en el tiempo. Con la unidad de Brasil. Ahí está, a ver quién baila. La lo pongo para Boquete, para Procés. Baile, baile, despejando, baile, vamos. Eso. José, Dana. Baila. El cuerpo técnico está concentrado, muy bien. Ahí están los chicos, a ver. Ustedes, sí, todos ustedes. Sí, dale. A bailar, dale. Deja el celular. Te vas a llevar un premio. ¿Sigue la danza o cambiamos? A ver qué hay. Sigue las palmas bailando al ritmo de la música. Y las palmas acompañan. En el tiempo entre Colombia y Brasil. Las chicas ahí, viéndose la pantalla con vergüenza. No quieren salir de la serie. Y Lola que sigue bailando. Para con la oficial. Lo que fue venido en este AmeriCup 2017 Buenos Aires, Argentina. La gente de Brasil, mirá, ahí está. Baile, baile, sí. Muy bien la gente de Brasil. Siempre el aguante a su país. Bien, Luxo, acompañando las palmas. Ahí está, ¿quién es? La chica, muy bien. Bien expósito. Muy bien. Tiene que bailar usted. Póngase de pie y baile. Sigue bailando la gente. Villa Colombia. No le interesa el campo de juego con la música de fondo. Para Colombia 33, Brasil, estamos en el tiempo, AmeriCup 2017, Buenos Aires, Argentina.
side. Oh, is it?
Welcome back to beautiful Buenos Aires, Argentina. Estadio Obras Sanitarias for the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup for women. Second day of play. Third game of the day. This one between Brazil and Colombia. If you're just joining us, it was close after the first quarter, 17-15 Brazil. But then Brazil outscored Colombia in that second quarter, 16-5.
I think it was with also the foul trouble that Colombia got in early into the game. That kind of took them out of what they wanted to do. They started rushing shots and going from there.
Roberto Vasquez, the official from Puerto Rico, coming over to our area. Having a little good-natured chat with some of the folks up here. Said lovely Buenos Aires, not quite so lovely right now. Got some rain falling on us, but that's just fine. We are inside watching basketball. And some pretty darn good basketball at that.
Because it has. It's been a good day.
The top 8 teams, beg your pardon, top 10 teams in North and South America, minus the USA. Team USA has already qualified for the FIBA World Cup, so they were granted an exemption out of this tournament. Same thing with the US men coming up in a couple weeks. Back underway. Glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas and around the world. We're glad you can be with us. Santos misses. My name is Craig Fada. My partner is Mark Anderson. And it is our pleasure to bring you these games. Prenz handing it back to Martinez.
Let's see if she can get on track this half.
Now Prenz loses the handle. Shot clock at 9. No need to panic just yet. Munoz trapped in the corner, getting it out to Mosquera. She launches the 3.
We saw her hit a 3 earlier.
Yes, we did.
Munoz had a good first half.
Costino handing it to Teixeira. Scoop with the left hand won't go. Martinez the rebound. Two games already in the books today. It was Paraguay over Cuba in a thriller, 69-66. Mosquera's turnaround over Santos, no good, and then a foul called on Prenz, and that's her 3rd.
It was a good move by Mosquera. Would like to have seen her use the backboard on that turnaround. She set it up. Santos very good with the footwork. Going into the lane, turning back to the right. Try the little bank shot next time.
Our second game today, it was the Virgin Islands in a bit of an upset over Venezuela, 79-53. Virgin Islands played very, very well in that game. Venezuela tried to make a comeback on a couple of different occasions as Santos cleans it up, but just did not have enough left in the tank. Santos says, look what fell into my lap.
Prenz, 2 quick fouls.
Wow, she's got 4 now, so she will sit down.
Again, probably till either late in the 3rd or early 4th, depending on the score of the game.
Luz Esprilla comes back on. She's got 2 fouls herself.
Getting them into early foul trouble like that has negated their length.
Yes. Santos completes the 3-point play, and the lead is now 16. Palacio. And that foul on Brazil on Kelly Santos.
Now, one thing with Mosquera, if she's setting that high screen out top, since she's visible to everybody, she's got to make sure that she stays planted when she sets the screen. Nice.
Mosquera can't handle the pass. It actually gets tipped out of bounds by Justino. Justino and Mosquera thought that it went off Mosquera. Palacio, a tough angle with the right hand. Mosquera gets the rebound. Munoz trying to get past Teixeira. Launches up the quick 3, no good. Teixeira back to Joyce Rodriguez.
And that's where if Pacheco takes 2 dribbles to her right, she can get it into Santos, and then they can play out of it.
Will you stop kicking the plug on those video boards?
Hey, it's a knee-jerk reaction.
Oh, literally. Now the drive by Luz Esprilla. She draws the foul. 2 team fouls apiece. Martinez around to the screen by Mosquera. Pops from 19 and gets fouled. So Martinez will go to the free throw line to try to cut into this 16-point lead. Joyce Rodriguez goes over and has a word along with Tatiana Pacheco, head coach Carlos Lima. Martinez hits both free throws, and the lead is 14, 7:17 to play. Third quarter. Our final game of the night is coming up at 9:05 local time between Canada and Puerto Rico. Both of those teams had big wins yesterday. Canada defeated Cuba 81-35. Puerto Rico took out Mexico 69-49.
Should be another entertaining game.
Palacio gives it
pick
to
and roll.
Mosquera. Short jumper was no good, but Colombia gets the rebound. Now Mosquera working on.
Good move.
Yep.
Gotta
Justino
finish.
could not finish, but Colombia comes away with it again. Now Munoz books the 3. Cut the lead to 11 with that shot. Tough defense by Palacio. Forces the turnover. And Colombia can get it back to within single digits. Timeout taken by Brazil as Colombia making a little bit of a run here. They've got it down to 11, 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Vocês não têm que apavorar com esse passe. Se saiu para receber, não recebeu, vai embora e dá sequência no movimento com a armadora. É simples assim. Pra quê? Segura a bola, alguém vai sair na frente, você dá o passe na frente, vão perder uma bola de rebote.
Cuando la pelota venga acá y juguemos esta pantalla, cuando Mabel entre no vamos a seguir en el cuadro, sino que Mabel va a venir en pantalla al poste y metemos el poste allá. ¿Lo entendió? Hagámoslo primero del lado de Yadira. Cayendo del lado de Yadira. Yadira, y si no, le dan la pantalla, pero te quedas ahí, Mabel, y pantallas a Tatiana y vamos con Tatiana. ¡Ey, Tatiana! Está fácil porque allá adentro.
Back to live action here in Buenos Aires. Colombia has cut it to 11. With a chance to get it into single digits here. Palacio pounded in the backcourt. Stolen away nearly. Now Colombia's got a 5-on-4. Mosquera lays it in, and Colombia is back to within 9.
That sometimes happens when you gamble out top.
Justino's short jumper won't go. Rebound tracked down, and a nice pass inside to Justino, but she's got to give it up.
Get away with the travel, it looked like. Oh, wide open.
Luz Asprilla, left hand and in, and it's down to 7. 36-29. A 9-3 run to open this third quarter for Colombia. And now Leticia Rodriguez and Barbara Honorio come in to replace Kelly Santos and Joyce Rodriguez, I believe. Teixeira.
Nice, off the dribble handoff.
That was too easy for Teixeira.
Travel.
Got into the lane and didn't quite know what to do when she ran into Barbara Honorio. So Maria Palacio turns it over. 5:19 to play. Suddenly got ourselves a game again. Colombia trailed by, I believe, as many as 17. Had it cut to 7 just a couple of moments ago. Honorio to her right, around Rodriguez, now to Justino. From 19, well short, and that'll be Colombia ball.
Ai danni di Colombia, Caicedo al campo di quello Senegal, Maria Palacio.
Give Colombia some time here to get it set up. A little token pressure here by Brazil.
Mayra Caicedo running the point now. Not too bad to be your national team's point guard at 17 years old, even if in a backup role.
Nice pass.
Leticia Rodriguez with the easy finish.
She's having
For a
good
moment,
day.
I thought Rodriguez was going to go up and dunk that.
She
kind of had that, yeah.
Yes.
Would have been a nice two-hand stuff.
Yeah.
Mabel Martinez, her jumper won't go, but a great
Block
box
out.
out, by Jennifer Munoz. She gets the rebound and draws the foul. That was on Bambi Honorio. Fourteen fouls on Brazil, just 2 on Colombia. So maybe Colombia can get one more quick one here and try to make up some more ground at the line. Caicedo to her left. Esprilla wanted it, but the passing lane wasn't there. Here comes Munoz. Kicks it out. Esprilla from the baseline. A little too strong. Now Teixeira. She gets bumped.
The foul. Bodying her up as she's bringing the ball up.
Doink, there it is. Jennifer Munoz, guilty of that infraction. She's got 2, and now she sits down. Maria Tapias back on.
Strong drive by Teixeira.
Could not finish with the left hand, and here comes Colombia. Lead is back to 11. Pass intercepted by Pacheco, and then she tried to save it as she was falling out of bounds by throwing it behind her back, hoping one of her teammates was there.
But she had presence of mind to throw it towards her end. So many times you see players
throw it
just
back toward the basket.
Back. Yes.
Caicedo, guarded by the much bigger Honorio. I guess not much bigger, 2-3 inches.
Yeah.
Caicedo loses her footing and the ball. And they're going to call that a shot clock violation. Caicedo listed as 5'9", Honorio listed as 5'11". Honorio looks more than 2 inches taller, doesn't she?
She does.
I mean, look at that.
Yes.
She's at least 4 inches taller.
At least. Yes, at least. This little slip screen with the roll.
Maybe it was the conversion from the metric system.
That could be.
That messed up one of their heights. Or again, that curvature of the earth.
Right.
Tough screen by Esprilla. Tapi is trying to shake Teixeira.
Great defense.
Yeah, Patty's having none of it.
Nice shimmy move.
Mosquera can't hit from in close, and here comes Brazil back the other way, but the pass a little too far for Patricia Teixeira.
Mosquera's got good post moves. She has good footwork, good body balance. Calling for the ball again. See if she sets her. Oh.
Goes baseline
travel
under the backboard. Either she was going to travel or she was going to step on the baseline.
Right, that's one of
how
those
far
things
under
that
she was.
She needs to post up from the block side on the top side of the block. That way, if she turns that way, she's not going to be out of bounds.
Stolen away by Colombia.
Good hustle.
Now Mosquera. Oh, and she can't track it down. We might have seen if she could dunk there. .40-29, approaching the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Colombia got to within 7.
Back screen
in this quarter. And are they going to get Caicedo or Esprilla on the foul? I think they're going to get Caicedo.
That was pretty smart by Honoria. She recognized that she had Caicedo on her, and with the back screen, she would have to switch off onto Justino, create that big mismatch.
That foul was on Mayra Caicedo. Honorio. Now right side to Teixeira. She gives it up to Leticia Rodriguez for the easy lay-in. And the lead now 13. Munoz trying to lose her defender to Paula. Caicedo weaves her way into the lane, whips the pass out, but it's intercepted by Patricia Teixeira. Bounced ahead to Justino. Yeah, now Justino decides to throw it back out to Honorio.
Rodriguez has 12 rebounds and 11 points.
Munoz tries to throw it off of De Paula, but it manages to stay in bounds. Caicedo sits down for Colombia as De Paula steps to the free throw line.
With Rodriguez playing as well as she is in there, Coach Lima can keep his the veterans, the older veterans, they can rest a little longer.
All sorts of folks into the lane early there.
Yeah.
44-29, lead back to 15. Coming up on 1 minute to play in this third quarter. Mosquera trying to get away from Justino underneath. The veteran Justino, very strong though. She's been through lots of battles. Quick turnaround. Nice jumper by Mosquera, but it would not fall in. She reminds me a little bit of the, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with this particular player, DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton. No.
He's, I think he signed with Arizona, but he's from the Bahamas. And he was the #1 high school recruit. And very, very thin, very wiry, great shot blocker. Has a lot of Akeem Olajuwon in him. Very smooth, polished shot and play for his age and size.
He'll be at Arizona next year?
I believe he signed with Arizona. throw is good. DeAndre Ayton indeed signed with Arizona. 19 years old out of the Bahamas. Saw him in last year's Central Basket tournament.
Big offensive rebound.
Ooh. Three at the buzzer will not go. And it's up to an 18-point lead for Brazil, their biggest of the game, as we head to the fourth quarter. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship for women.
Enseguida se nos viene el próximo partido entre Canadá y Puerto Rico. Muy bien. Saluda a la cámara y Viola que sigue bailando. A ver, Viola, mire, ahí tienen caballeros, bailando, sí. Tiene el celular. Ahí está, mirá en el celular. Ahí está, la capitana se va por las dudas. Sí. Ahí está la familia. Muy bien. Ahí charlando, viendo a dónde vamos a comer. El nene que dice, sí, estamos en cámara. Muy bien. El mate infaltable ahí en los cocinos. Las chicas todas con su celular. Con mis amigas.
47-29 in favor of Brazil. They really opened it up in that third quarter.
A couple stats that jump out at me are the bench points, 23-7 in favor of Brazil. Points in the paint, 20-10 in favor of Brazil. And then you look at Colombia's shooting percentages, 23% for twos, 23% for threes, and 33% for free throws.
Mosquera connects from in close. For the second consecutive quarter, Brazil holds Colombia in single digits in scoring for the quarter, as Colombia only put up 9 in that third quarter. Brazil really could have opened it up, but they only put up 14. Their lowest output of the game. Honorio up top, getting it right side over to De Paula, now back left to Justino, and now Teixeira. Shot clock at 6.
Here you go inside.
Rodriguez, baseline jumper right side. That's no good. Munoz the rebound.
All right, now Colombia has the Twin Towers back in.
Little too far for Mosquera. Goes off her right hand as Diana Prenz is indeed back in.
After sitting for quite some time.
Yeah, with those 4 fouls. You said we wouldn't see her till the end of the third, perhaps the start of the fourth. Honorio gets away from Jennifer Munoz and lays it in with the left hand.
Let's see if Justino gets called for the putting the hip out the next time she sets that screen up top.
That one's going to be on Jackie De Paula. Both teams with 1 team foul here in this fourth quarter so far. Mosquera to inbound. Oh, and a beautiful pass inside to Prenz, but she's fouled by Justino.
I believe that's her third.
They may have called that on Leticia Rodriguez.
I stand corrected.
Well, you're sitting, but we won't quibble.
People listening to us don't know that.
They might think we're sleeping. Now some full court pressure by Colombia. Broken quite easily. Yeah. Brazil can't score in transition. Now they do. Justino, and I think that's on Prenz. That is on Prenz, and she's done.
Wow.
So Diana Prenz fouls out. So there will be no more Twin Tower alignment for Colombia.
That always puts you in a precarious situation because you don't know if do you put them back in with 4 fouls at the beginning of the 4th, or do you wait a couple minutes and then you see right there, you just never know. You just got to play it.
Prenz a non-factor in this game. 1 point, 5 fouls. She did have 1 blocked shot. I think that was on the first
early
shot
on
of the game.
I think it was. Now that you say that.
Prenz in the 2016 South American Championship averaged 8.8 rebounds per game.
And they could have used that today.
They sure could have.
Because if she's not in foul trouble, now she's altering shots out there along with Mosquera.
Prenz managed only 8 minutes and 11 seconds in the game because of foul trouble.
Right.
Lead back to 20. Nice job by Soliega to tip it to a teammate, but somehow Colombia ends up with it. Mosquera. Easy lay-in.
This is where you can't get sloppy.
Yep. Palacio.
Good move.
She was in among the trees there. She had Mosquera on the other side of the lane, and she chose to take it up against Soliega.
And I don't think that shot touched anything, and she was the first person to touch it after the shot.
Call her Soliega again a couple times. Soli Zakrzeski. Pretty pull-up jumper there by Patricia Teixeira. Coming up on 7 minutes to play. And if Colombia is going to get back in this one, they need to start making a run here pretty soon. We saw one earlier. They got it down into single digits. In fact, they got it down to 7.
And that was when Munoz hit a couple shots. They started running the floor well, defensively getting some stops.
Martinez forces the miss, but there for the putback is Jackie DePaula. 22 the lead now. DePaula's got 6. Palacio looking for something. Munoz defended very well again by Patricia Teixeira. Miguel got her hand on it, so did Justino, and then it got tapped over to Honorio. Teixeira, the tough drive along the baseline. And I believe Colombia wants timeout. And it is a 24-point lead now for Brazil, 5:55 left to play in the 4th quarter. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup for women.
Pancha. Vamos a moverla aquí. Vamos primero a Mabel, pancha. Cuando vengan las pantallas, que ellas salgan las primeras, vamos a seguir en escalonadas para sacarla de eso. Si no hay tiro, seguimos por debajo y sacamos a pancha. Listo, y jugamos a eso, buscando ahí. Hay que anotar, pues. Hay que...
Presta atenção pra gente não ficar apertado nessa bola, velho. Se chamar o movimento e não sair a bola, uma pivô abre. Abre uma pivô. Porque muito dificilmente uma pivô vai tirar o passe de vocês aqui em cima. Aí, faz um movimento mais simples. Faz a punho que qualquer uma pode começar. Faz a invertida que qualquer uma das três pode começar. A gente não precisa começar com uma armadora para conter. Tá? Não vamos dar motivo, porque elas vão marcar mais pressionado ainda. Mais pressionado ainda. Tá legal? Vamos continuar, vamos continuar. Vai.
58-34 in favor of Brazil as we come back. 5:55 to play.
Rios off the double screen.
Jumper by Martinez. She draws the foul.
She only has 4 points today. Just could never get her really untracked.
Make it 5 with that free throw, but yes, I think Colombia was counting on contributions from her, a little more from Mosquera. Mosquera's got 9 points, but only 1 rebound. Brazil doing a very good job of neutralizing the big Colombians.
Yep, getting them into early foul trouble helped that.
Jackie DePaula's shot careens out of bounds. It'll be Colombia ball.
Good drive.
Yeah, a little bit of a prayer from Rios, though. I don't think she was even looking at the bucket when she threw it up.
Didn't expect to get through that.
Right. Now Joyce Rodriguez comes in to replace Mabi Anorio. Luz Esprilla strokes the first free throw. .38 coming up on 5 minutes. Zach Brzezinski wanted that three. Saw her hit one before.
One earlier, yeah.
Oh, what a nice defensive play there by Mabel Martinez. Delgado has it stolen away by her own player, Mabel Martinez, and then promptly loses it. Rodriguez running the offense over to Zach Brzezinski. Up top to Rodriguez, now outside on the right. Now Joyce has it. Shot clock at 5.
That's a 2.
Yep, foot was on the line.
That's
Brazil
her
gets the
14th rebound. She's catching elbow in the stomach. Holding her side there. Playing a lot of minutes today, too.
Yeah.
Nice pass.
Aga flips it up and lays it in. Circus shot from Soli Zach Brzezinski. She draws the foul on Mabel Martinez. And that's 3 on Martinez.
Frustrating day for her.
As the veteran Soli goes to the line. And completes the three-point play. De La Rosa. Over to Rios. Nice lob inside to Mosquera, but it gets poked away. Munoz comes up with it. Nice mid-range jumper there by Jennifer Munoz.
I like her shot. She's got a good form to it, very consistent.
Joyce over to Isabella Macedo into the game now. She drives baseline. And we'll go to the free throw line following the foul by Maria Delgado. First on Delgado. Only one player on Brazil has 3 fouls, and that's Leticia Rodriguez. And she's not even a starter, although she has played significant minutes in this game.
Yeah, 23 minutes. To me, she's been the difference today. 13, 14 rebounds, 13, 14 points right in that area. Good production.
Both free throws good for Macedo. So she cracks her way into the scorebook. Mosquera out to Munoz. Now the kick out, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound saved by Leticia Rodriguez.
Fell into the corner of the board over there.
Yeah.
But did not unplug it.
They didn't have those video boards when you were playing, did they?
They didn't have a lot of things, like 3-point line.
I think they had stone tablets with advertisements chiseled in them, right?
Hey now. No, 3-point line came in my junior year in college.
Trying to think of when that was.
Mid-'80s.
Yeah, I was going to say about 83, 84.
I'm not going to put my age out there. I guess I just did.
Munoz kicks it out to Mosquera. Long jumper. That's good. Pretty stroke from Mosquera. Mosquera has something to say to Isabella Nicoletti. And
that's a cramp.
Yeah. So that, that's
yeah,
Leticia Rodriguez. Not surprised. She's played a ton of minutes tonight.
Right. Plus 24. Yeah, maybe not. She's not coming out.
Like a little turf toe.
That could be. Well, that, from what I've heard, is very painful.
Yeah. Just to know if she maybe stubbed it on the way down or hit the ground hard. She doesn't seem to be moving like she's got. Well, yeah, now she's walking a little stiff.
Yeah.
So the free throw up and good by Joyce Rodriguez. Second one is not good, but Leticia Rodriguez with another rebound. Here comes Joyce to her right. Say she got it off, but
yep, that would have counted.
Hit the rim. Mosquera had the rebound, and now
we're gonna let them play, huh?
Yeah. Thought there
no look pass.
2 or 3 fouls in there. Rodriguez misses from in close, then gets raked across the hand. I think that's going to be on Isabella Nicoletti. Her first foul, 18 years old, on August 9th. Just a couple of days from now. Now Leticia Rodriguez sits down. She will finish her night with 13 points and 17 rebounds.
Outstanding.
That's what we call back home doing work.
Yes. You know, when you get production like that that's unexpected, you want to leave them out there as long as they can.
Yeah.
And just let them play.
Yeah, see if they can sustain it, especially if they're a younger player.
Right.
As Leticia Rodriguez is, she's just 22. And I think Carlos Lima learned a lot about her tonight.
Yeah, especially going up against the two bigs from Colombia.
Yeah, she showed no fear.
No. And, you know, it had some huge rebounds in the first half when the game was still going back and forth. That helped Brazil.
Joyce to the line again. Lead is 20, a minute 39 to play in this contest. Don't forget, coming up at 9:05 local time. That's 8:05 Eastern time in the U.S. Just for reference, those of you watching around the world or elsewhere in North and South America. It's Canada and Puerto Rico. Both of those teams won big yesterday. Boy, and a block on Rodriguez. I thought Caicedo was a little out of control there. I thought when Caicedo bounced off of her that we're just going to let that go. I think Joyce thought so too.
Right, with the look on her face.
Yeah. Rafaela da Silva. Right side to Nicoletti. She tries to throw the pass and throws it out of bounds. And it'll be Colombia ball. Minute 15 to play. Caicedo weaves her way in, gives it up to Mosquera. The nice touch on the short jumper. And Mosquera's got 13. Boy, two Colombian players there, and they can't pull down that rebound.
Got to communicate on those.
Now a long three by Nicoletti is no good. Brazil gets another rebound. And a steal in there by Caicedo. And she gets fouled.
Right now, she's got to learn that it's not always about 100%. You got to learn how to change speeds when you're out there, become more effective. She's got a bright future.
Yes, she does. Free throw by Caicedo, no good. Well, we thought this was going to be an interesting game. However, Prenz and Mosquera got in early foul trouble.
And Martinez
and Mabel Martinez
in the first quarter.
So that really took out some of the big weapons as Rafaela da Silva makes the pretty move along the baseline with the right hand. Shot clock is off. Game clock approaching 10. Colombia will run one more play here. Caicedo, guarded by Joyce Rodriguez. 3-2, the long 3 and 1. Air ball, and this one goes final. It's Brazil with a big 21-point win, 68-47 over Colombia. Brazil gets its 4th points in group play. Colombia, unsuccessful in its first outing in this tournament, comes away with 1 in the loss. This is the 2017 FIBA Women's AmeriCup, live from Buenos Aires. Let's look at the final numbers. Colombia did not shoot well, 20% from beyond the arc, 32% inside, just 55% from the free throw line. Brazil, not great either. Decent enough, 47% from two-point range, but just 15% from downtown, and 68% from the free throw line. Brazil, look at the rebounding advantage despite the height advantage by Colombia, 52-25, including a 21-7 edge on the offensive glass. Brazil, 26 turnovers again. They had 27 last night, and if they're showing a little bit of weakness, that has been it.
That'll come back to get you later in the week.
Leticia Rodriguez, 13 points, 17 rebounds. Munoz and Mosquera led Colombia with 13 points apiece. Asprilla had 7 boards. And Brazil outscores Colombia 21-18 in that 4th quarter.
A couple other stats real quick. Points in the paint. Brazil 32-16 and bench points 35-12.